Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Hunter Salazar here, The Art of Comics. You guys know I like manga, right? I talk about manga pretty frequently. It's kind of a major part of my love for comics is the Japanese world of manga. And as I mentioned many times, my favorite series is Lone Wolf and Cub, which has been produced in many different formats. Here's a Japanese version I got down in Little Tokyo. Here's the older Dark Horse version. Here's a newer, even thicker version of Omnibus. I feel like this one is really fun that it's pocket size. It's a little too small. I like this one better, although it is like 4 inches thick. It's a beast. But for like what, $20? It's pretty badass. But I was thinking actually recently, like, should I buy all 13 of these or 28 of these, and I'll have a whole freaking shelf for these because I love the series and I've already read it once. But should I do that? Well, I'm gonna pitch you on this new idea I have. It's not new for most of you, but it is for me. I think I'm gonna go digital with the manga. Yeah, I just feel like, digitally speaking, is just better for the space, the ability to like have things like see, it's not like Watchmen. Watchmen's one book, right? Or Mouse. Mouse is one book or something like that. This is 28 books. This is like shelf. It take like 2 or 3 shelves just for this one story. I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. I don't even know how people in Japan who have smaller domiciles are able to do that. I love the paper. I love it. But also, this was created in a time when this was disposable. It's like you read it, that was great, boom, throw it behind you, right? Nowadays, we want to collect it. We want to reread it. So I'm going to go digital now with this. And that's how I'm feeling is, for me, the way to go. Well, you still got to buy all these things. But let me tell you about Humble Bundle. You guys know about the Humble Bundle, right? It is a kind of charity-based platform where you can buy digital media, usually books, comics, video games, apps, things like that. You buy these software programs or digital media assets that you can then use digitally, and the proceeds, some or all of it, go to a charity, right? Humble Bundle. Well, Humble Bundle had a freaking Kazu Koiki's set of books. So for $35, which is a little bit of change, I got all of the Lone Wolf and Cubs, the whole damn collection, all of them digitally, plus Lady Snowbird, plus today I want to talk to you about Crying Freeman, which I've read a little bit of this, like back in the 90s or so. There was like a painted version that I want to say Dark Horse, but maybe it was somebody else. Epic or some company was doing Crying Freeman's. So I've read a couple. This is a great book. First off, I didn't even know it was done by Kazu. So Kazu Koike, the guy who created Lone Wolf and Cub, created this. And for $35 on Humble Bundle, I bought the whole damn set. So I've got on my iPad, at my disposal, the whole freaking collection. And yes, I'm reading it, and yes, I love it. So let's talk a little bit about Crying Freeman, okay? And why maybe you want to think about going digital. Not for all comics. Don't get me wrong. I love paper. I make comics, right? But for these large series, I'm specifically calling out manga, which is just a lot of damn paper, maybe digital's the way to go. You do have to have a nice device. I have a Paperwhite, a Kindle Paperwhite, which I actually really like for black and white manga. And then I decided to put it on the iPad just because it's a little bit bigger, and why not, right? Why not go big? Crying Freeman is wonderfully illustrated. It's a different illustrator than this one. It's not Gozeki. It is art by Ryoichi Ikegami. So Ryoichi Ikegami is the artist. It took me a minute just to kind of like pronunciate that. Crying Freeman is about a assassin who, when he kills somebody, tears come out, cries. He's Chinese, but no, he's Japanese that went to China, learned his tricks, and now is back in Japan doing these assassinations. He meets this girl who he kind of falls in love with, and it's just a good little like assassin story, and it's really cool. And let me flip the camera and show you guys a little bit of this, because I thought this was a really fun manga. So let's do that real quick. Let me show you. Okay, check this out. It's just really, really well done. Again, like all manga, just I love the freaking backgrounds. I love the detail of, you know, seeing all the hatching, cross hatching, these like photorealistic images. They're just, to me, they're just badass, dude. I really like the faces. I like, this is a much more deliberate and clean, not nearly as gestural as Lone Wolf and Cub. This is a lot more refined and a lot more kind of draftsmanship. Drafting goes into this, but they do some great, the faces are wonderful. I really like that. Again, you get the cities, you get that stuff that you would. Fun story. I'm almost finished with volume 1, and I just really am enjoying the art, the story. Mangas you can just like jam through. You just like run through these because it's usually not that heavily dialogued, and there's just so many pages, so you just kind of like bust through these. But yeah, just for some reason I really like the art. I like the art better. I like this art better than Wolf and Cub, to be honest. I like it better than Monster, and probably on par with Planetes. Probably somewhere in that kind of world. I also like yeah, I can't remember. I was going to say Vinland Saga, but that's not it. Vagabond. I like that one a lot too. But yeah, her face is great. It's just really, really well done. She's an artist. He's he kind of goes masked as this artist for pottery. Like what's a potterer? I don't know what a person who works in pottery. A potterer. And he uses that as like his cover for kicking ass. Look at that gun. It's really well done, dude. He puts it in the clay so it can't be detected. There's this mob boss guy. Yeah, it's really freaking well done. I think it's a brilliant book. I don't want to spend too much time sharing all this artwork because it's kind of silly and you have other things to do. But I would say check it out. Crime Freeman is pretty badass. Look at that car, dude. Love that. He's got like the Chinese kind of gear on right there. I think it's really well done, and I think this maybe might be my new jam. It's not as fun because you don't have it on the shelf and to show people, but just the fact that you can like get so much of it cheaper is better. Now I'm going to Japan next year, the gods be willing, and I'm going to buy some freaking manga, and I'm not going to be buying digital manga, I'm going to be buying paper manga, so I'm not against it. But for things like this, go check out Humble Bumble, dude. I think that's the way to go. Look at this. Brilliant stuff, dude. Just so well done. Yeah. It's great. Okay, that's it, guys. What do you think? Let me know. Am I right or am I wrong? Tell me if you think I'm full of craziness. What's your favorite manga? Are you a digital guy? I don't really care for Comixology. There's part of me that's kind of like over that. But for some of the stuff, it's actually pretty good. So take care, guys. See you later. Bye.